Hello and welcome to 2015. It's Sam with Let's Have Retro Fun for Game Slap. Now, this is Star Wars Arcade. We've taken a massive deviation because if you've been watching the Let's Have Retro Fun videos from the start, they've all been Nintendo 64 games. I've decided for 2015 we're going to shake it up massively. And so here we're going to do some 32X games with Admiral Akbar, who, it must be said, sounds more like a Family Guy character. Anyway, this is an awesome video game. When I was a lot younger, maybe I'd probably say about 20 years ago, I had a friend who owned a 32X and also a Mega CD, along with his Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're an American watcher, and he didn't have this. Actually, he had Stellar Assault, which had a different name, but we're going to do I'm going to do a playthrough of Stellar Assault later in the year, and basically I'm shaking up the whole Let's Have Retro Fun. I'm going to do I'm going to play some games from various different consoles still. I'm going to carry on with that the same as it was with the N64 era, but every so often when I come up against a game that I just fall in love with, I enjoy the shit out of it for a few hours and I want to be playing through it all the time, then I'm going to do a bit of a playthrough, because some of these games people will never have seen. It's not like you can just acquire it on Xbox Live. So here we go, this is what this is. So we're on the second level now. I'm in the X-Wing. You have if you press the select button, you can slip into a third-person view, which I'm pretty sure is something new to the 32X version of the game. I don't think the arcade version of this had it. But and I'm also playing this on the 32X game mode. There is an arcade game mode which I believe only has 3 levels. The 32X version, I think, I'm going to go up, and there you go, there is the third-person view. But I'm pretty sure that the game actually has 6 levels if you're going on the 32X. But don't quote me on that. And yeah, basically this is what it is. You fly around, you kill TIE fighters. I've yet to come up against a Star Destroyer, even though they are there. I've yet to actually take one on, but who knows. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, some bits about the game. It was released in the arcades in 1993, and it was a launch title for the Sega 32X, which I have just come to own, and is unparalleled. There are some absolute cracking games on this, especially these games that are 3D, like very polygon-based 3D. Some awesome Doctor Who visuals there. Again, Admiral Akbar has to pop up and do his Family Guy kind of magic ways. But yeah, I have no idea where I'm going with that. But anyway, here we go. We're just going to fire through this asteroid field. We shoot. There you go. There's TIE bomber. There's TIE fighters. There's TIE interceptors. I'm yet to actually test the Y-wing, obviously, because I've not actually got up to the point where you can actually be it. It does remind me, as I said, about of a game called Stellar Assault, which is also for the 32X, which was in itself at the time I never really recalled it, but it reminded me a lot of the original Colony Wars game for the PlayStation 1. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because this is Star Wars. Star Wars means a lot. When the license is got right, it's got right. And this puts me in the place of being Luke Skywalker. I'm taking down TIE fighters left, right and centre. There we go again, just to show you the X-Wing in all its glory. And this is fantastic. I mean, this is the Mega Drive with a little add-on that makes it 32-bit. This is the same as the PlayStation, apparently. Somebody could, if somebody wants to prove me wrong, then by all means they can. But this is the same graphical capabilities of the PlayStation on your Sega Mega Drive, albeit with a add-on, with a full-on add-on to it. But this is great. However, it can't all be wonderful news. The actual game itself does get very, very samey, or at least that's what I was thinking. I think I've done the first level a couple of times. I didn't really understand what was going on at first. I didn't realise that I had this bomb that you could that locks on. There you go. You've just seen it there. It will catch up and eventually destroy that TIE fighter, which it did. But then you get to the Death Star mission, which I have never got to riding down the Death Star trench on this game. Here we go, R2-D2, autopilot on. This is something also that's in Stellar Assault, whether or not they both had similar people on board when they were programming the game, I do not know. But here we go, 30 TIE fighters to wipe out. Now then, there we are. Look at that. That is what, if you've just acquired a 32X, you've got this on Christmas morning, that is exactly what you want to see on your third level. And that's exactly what you would get. Autopilot activated, and now you're going down to the surface of the Death Star. I had this level of amazement when I first played Rogue Squadron for the N64, because that was awesome. And every sequel that Factor 5, I think it was Factor 5 did of Rogue Squadron, they made me more amazed with Star Wars. Now, there hasn't been a very, like, really good Star Wars space game, space combat fighter for a while. And this is 2015 now, and I played this, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. It's not the graphics, it's the gameplay that works, and this has done everything to. It made me feel like it took me back to sitting at my friend's house, playing the Mega Drive, playing those old games. And I'm really glad that this was the first game that I played for the 32X at the age of 30, near enough, in 2015, because it's made me a convert. There are some other games that you can look forward to in this series. There we go, I've just died, and that's it. That's the end of the video, more or less. But some other games you can look forward to in this series are Blackthorn, an awesome, a really good platforming game. Stellar Assault as well, because that in itself is a brilliant game, and also the bizarre Sonic game that they added. I'm not sure if it was Sonic Team, but I'll find out for you anyway. But anyway, that's it for Let's Have Retro Fun 2015. Thank you very much. Goodbye.